What's good, YouTube? So, I intended to make this video, yesterday. Damn, I don't know how to fix that. That's slightly annoying. I got a fucking glare on my glasses because of the light. Yeah, whatever. Doesn't matter. It's not gonna hurt the main point of the video. Y'all just can't see my fucking eyes properly. Anyways, I intended to make this video, earlier this morning while I was driving home from the gym, but oh well, I'll make it right now. And I think I can make it before my food gets here, because as soon as my food gets here, I gotta go back out. Hooray! But anyways, man, this ain't gonna be a long video. You guys that leave comments on my channel, it always goes something along the lines of, I've got a religious dad, I got a religious mom, I got a religious girlfriend, boyfriend, friend. I know some... Listen, man. Stop arguing with religious people. Just, there's no fucking points. Religion is something that was created to lead the lowest... To lead the masses of orcaloids into the opposite direction of what is true. This was an effective tool for thousands of years. Wait, hang on. Gotta check something. This was an effective tool for thousands of years. And in modern society, most people have become too intelligent for religion to work and be as effective as it was before. Now, most people are going to say they believe in a God because they don't want to be socially judged, but in 2025, nobody really follows religion. A lot of people pretend they do, but that shit is dead. So, right now is something that only works on the lowest of the lowest IQ of people and narcissists. Narcissists love religion because modern religion essentially tells them they can do whatever they want because God is forgiven, and then after they die, they're going to go to heaven because God would never send anybody to hell. Do whatever you want, no consequences. Why would you waste your time arguing with people that are dumb enough to follow religion and people that are fucking narcissistic? Just don't fucking do it. I get it. Could take a sip of my tea real quick. You can never have too much tea. Damn, look at them gains. Listen, I get it. Y'all have an emotional attachment to these people because they're either your family or people that you've known for years, decades. Maybe they're even people you go to school with. But if you're gonna hang around these people, which you really shouldn't, because you attract what you are. When you're trying to force yourself to hang around conflicting energy, it always brings conflict. But if you're gonna hang around these people, just don't listen, man. Somebody left the comments yesterday. This dude was bitching about his mom, and I told him to just leave. And then some dude was like, man, you can't talk. You lived with your mom for like 29 years, man. And here's the difference, okay? I first started this path when I was 14. And I never had this conversation with anybody in my family. I threw a few pieces of fish out there, you know, that they could hook and catch if they decided to. But as far as having like a conversation about natural law, having a conversation about why religion is bullshit, I never had that with my family because I already knew as a child there's no point. These people were set in their way. What do you really think a dude... Just think about this logically. If your mom or dad is 50, 60, 70 years old, do you really think they're going to listen to what you said and acknowledge that you're correct and then turn around the few remaining decades of their life when they wasted 5, 6, 7 decades already? Do you really think they're going to do that? No. They're going to double down on their lies because that's all they fucking know. That's all they fucking know. That's why you don't have this conversation with these people, even if they share your blood. Okay? I never had this conversation with anybody in my family, even while I was living with them. And once they crossed the line, which caused me to cut them off forever, I didn't even tell them I was gone. I mean, they knew I was like leaving the house physically, but as far as me never talking to them again, I didn't send them a message. I didn't tell them to fuck off. I didn't tell them anything. I just blocked them on social media, blocked all their numbers, and I'm never going to speak to them again. There's no point in arguing with these people. They're not going to listen to you. You'll be a lot happier in life when you just acknowledge there's certain people you don't speak to at all. There's certain people you don't speak to about certain topics, and you don't argue with anybody. If you're gonna have a conversation with people, you just tell them the truth, and if they reject the truth, don't argue with them about it. Okay? Take it from a dude who got his core fan base on YouTube from arguing with people. Those of y'all who have been following the channel from the old days, y'all know I built my base arguing with people. I don't do that shit anymore, right? The last couple of debates I've had, right, it wasn't really an argument. It was just conversation, okay? One dude thought the earth was flat, and I politely told him that the evidence you showed me, you're acknowledging the earth isn't flat. And then another dude, I got him to admit he didn't even know what the source was, because he didn't understand that all science is derived from natural law, right? But even with that, the only reason I even bring these people on my channel to debate in the first place, because it's not really a fucking debate, I just tell them what it is. The only reason I do that is so you guys can see why you don't talk to these people. It's called first-hand evidence. Okay? Now, listen, man, I get it. Some of y'all are young. Some of y'all are still in the I want to save everybody phase, right? I get it. We all have to go through that, at some point after learning the truth. So go through your I want to save everybody phase. Go through it. And then when you see most people can't be helped, that's when you're going to understand the only people you should be talking to are people that get it or people that can get it. People that are on a similar wavelength to you who also want to take this path. If somebody is dumb enough to believe that babies can be made without male sperm, immaculate conception, just let them believe it. They're not going to listen to you. If somebody is dumb enough to believe that all of this was made in 7 days when this shit is still being created, let them believe it. There's no point in arguing with these people. There's no point. Trust me, you'll be a lot happier. Okay? There is a reason why I look the way I do. You guys don't see any visible signs of stress when you take a look at me. Okay? That's because I've learned to just not program with these people. Being a driver has really made me just understand that there's massive, even before I was a driver, though, I've met a lot of people in my life, man. You just try it, okay? Just try it, guys. Just try going a few years where you never argue with somebody about religion, where you just know there's no point. The older people are not going to listen to you, and the younger people that are dumb enough to be tricked by this shit, they're not going to listen to you either. Okay? Instead, focus on the people who are skeptical. Focus on the people that are seeking the same information as you, truthful information, and give them some fish. If they take out their fish hook and they suck in the bait, then you can go further from there. Alright. What the hell is going on here? Alright. My food's about to be here, so I think I'm gonna wrap this video up. Guys, just try it, man. Triple Q, this video is especially for you, man. You keep spamming my comments, bitching about your parents. Just stop arguing with them, right? You shouldn't have showed them my videos in the first place. That's another thing, guys. Like, I appreciate some of y'all trying to help me out, trying to help out the channel. I keep the channel small for a reason. I privated all of my highest viewed videos for a reason. This is not the type of stuff most people can handle hearing. So I appreciate you guys sharing the videos and telling your sisters and your mothers about my channel, but understand you're doing more harm than good. This information is not meant for them in the first place. Because let's take a look at the best case scenario. Your 50, 60-year-old mother, she acknowledges what you're saying, she acknowledges the truth. Then what? She's already wasted most of her life on lies. Where does she go from there? Just really think about that. She's already wasted most of her life on lies. Where the fuck does she go from there? Just something to think about, man. If you're gonna have this conversation with people, it needs to be with people who are young enough to where they don't have too much baggage to begin taking this path. Alright, I'll catch you guys in the next video. I think I've said all I needed to say with this one.